Welcome to our home. Bathroom, a weird place to start. But today I want to show you little things that we have learned over the last few months that have made our camper feel more like home. And there's been a couple little things in the bathroom that have really helped on our daily life. And those little things like not having to move the toothbrushes every day when you move. Not every day, but when you move. The ease of being able to use a shower and not having to take things out of the shower just to shower. Those little things have really helped along the way. So little things from IKEA and also Walmart. We love the suction cup hooks. So easy to hang bathing suits, wet towels from a day outside, or even after laundry to hang things up. The bar, I wish I had a second one of these bars. It's from IKEA. It has never fallen down since we've hung it up. But again, so easy after I do laundry and I've got some wet things that come out to make the dryer smaller, the load in the dryer smaller, just hang. So, and then these boxes, I've got 2 of them, help so much. I don't move them, they've never fallen, but they store our shampoo and conditioner and things, and it's just put there and I don't have to think about it again on moving day. Organization is key for my world to make this feel more like home and not just a weekend adventure. This is just another thing that has done that for us. It is from IKEA. We will try to post the link below. The kids know where things go. They know where to find it. They also know where to put it away. And all 4 of them have different things in them. And again, one more thing that I don't have to move on moving day. So again, organization is key in my world and maybe yours. We bought these 2 holders. They're just command strip type things, but they hold the broom and the mop from Aldi's, so that's just a randomness on when they're available. And then our vacuum cleaner came with that. I know some people keep these in the shower, and that's fine for you, but I did not want to have to move a bunch of things out anytime I needed to throw a kid in or if I wanted to get in. So knowing that they go here, and they're always here, and they're out of the way. I mean, it's behind the closet door, they're out of the way. We wouldn't have used this space for anything else. So this, for me, is wonderful. Adding these photos here has been accidental. I am not a very good house decorator. I don't need a bunch of odds and ends around the house. But adding the family photos, and I know they're just taped up there, they're not on any picture frame or anything, but that has been so wonderful for my heart when I lay down in bed to see my kids. I'm thinking about doing it to this one, but trying to get some more of our extended family that maybe we're not seeing all the time. So our kids can see pictures of our extended family and friends. But this happened by accident, but a key that I have loved so far. And we've got some family photos in the living room that are amazing, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about that. I was super excited last winter when I ordered these and saw these. These are lightweight. They're foam. These came from Snapfish, and they are amazing. So they weigh nothing. They have fallen a couple times because they come with magnetic strips that supposedly this can be moved anywhere a couple times, but that when we shut our door, they were falling. So I've had to add a piece of Velcro because I've loved the sticky Velcro for lots of different things in the camper. But the kids have enjoyed seeing their faces up there, and it also adds a lot of color. We debated on painting the cabinets, and I know a lot of people do. That just was something we did not want to do, but we also wanted color. So adding these foam tiles has been awesome for that. I kind of thought about, and I might, these, they're actually pictures glued on top of some pictures. We had got a second set on accident, so I can change those out. So again, adding some family photos or pictures with our kids, with people we meet. There's all kinds of things that we can do since we have that extra set that we can just glue an 8x8 photo back on top of it and change it out. So the kids can feel more connected to our family and our friends and see their faces. Because we get a lot of pictures on our phones, but I don't always show them to the kids because my brother sends them to me a lot. But again, the kids aren't always there and they don't always see to feel the connection. So to be able to have them around the camper just makes, again, feel more homey.
So one thing that we definitely talked about before we moved into this RV was how do we maintain family time. So Sarah had the idea of changing this area into more of like a dining room. It first had two like reclining chairs that we sold and got rid of. And what we did from there is we tried to think of a way to create a table, because everything we had to just custom make to fit the space. So we tried to make a table that could start nice and small, like you can see here, that could then grow into a table large enough for us all to actually sit down and have dinner together as a family. So this table grows like this. Okay, and it does the same thing on the other side, and then there's another flat exactly like this on the other side over there. So the table grows to fill the space, and we can all sit around it and still have family dinner time. But when you're not, it collapses, and it's out of the way. People can walk through. Hannah sits down here, does crafts. It usually stays this small for like lunch, you know, that kind of thing. So anyways, we really liked how the table was designed. Sarah designed the table, then I went ahead and just built it for her. And it's worked really well for the space that we've kind of created here. Now what I'm sitting on is actually a custom built storage bench slash chair. Obviously I'm sitting on it. And that was kind of another thing we wanted to make sure we had, was a place to, you know, just store shoes, randomness, that kind of thing, you know. So we created this to also fit the space. It was custom built. Sarah painted it. I, you know, kind of put it all together, and so far it seemed to work really well. And along with the pads that you see here and the couch, Sarah actually reupholstered. So she added all of the fabric to all of that to make this entire living room area more us.
We are now in the kids' bedroom. It's one of the rooms we have customized the most, and also been the most fun for me because of all the different fun fabrics. So right before we moved in, we took all the kids to Joann's, and they got to pick out their own fabric for their windows, and I put room darkening curtains on that, so it's nice and dark in there. We recently added some glow-in-the-dark stars. Again, just another little fun bit for them, so they have, I don't know, something fun for them to add to. We have their names in each of their rooms. When they were born, I created their names and didn't really want to see those go down the road, so we found a place in each of their little rooms to add their little name for their little touch. We've recently added these curtains in, and I've really enjoyed them. The kids have. I assumed that the pretty was going to go on the outside, but when I hung them up, the kids said, no, we want to see what we picked out on the inside. So they all got to pick this out. And I was a little bit nervous. I thought I had read on Facebook where you couldn't get these tension bars anywhere but IKEA, but I did find them at Walmart, so that was cool. And it just helps, again, at nighttime. I've got one kid who falls asleep really quickly. Their head hits the pillow and they're out. And another kid who is awake a little longer and wants to read at night. So to be able to go and kind of close yourself off from the other kids so you can do what you need to do and they can do what they need to do has been helpful and beneficial to the kids. So the kid that needs to go to sleep does, and the kid that wants to read can. So over here on this side of the room, we've got two things. First, why a bunk room comes with one ladder, I don't know. So we had to make a new ladder because they were having to flip-flop, and if Isaac needed to go to the bathroom in the night, we always had the ladder with Hannah, and so he couldn't, and so having a second ladder has helped a lot. He's way more independent, which is needed for a 7-year-old. And then we've also added this bookshelf. This used to be a flip-down bed, and the third bed was over here, but we didn't want that, so we took it out and added the bookshelf. So we have 3 rows of bookshelves, and when you have 3 kids, you need 3 different levels of books. So this has been very awesome. They often come out and the books are a mess on the floor, but that's a mess I'm willing to have, that they're looking at paper books and learning to read and learning through our books. Thank you for following along with us today. We've made little changes in our camper that have made a big impact for our family. We knew that dining and, we knew things were important to us, so we put priority on those, but just little things, learning that pictures on the walls were so meaningfully important that I missed for 3 months. I just didn't didn't think about doing that. So just wanted to share those experiences with you on how we've been able to find a little bit of joy in our day. And we ask that you like and subscribe if you liked our content.